So, I welcome all of you for today's session, the session number two, the universal algorithm of this Gita Pravesh series. Here we are discussing on the journey to self-discovery, right? I hope I am well audible to all of you and you are able to hear me, right? Am I audible to all of you? Yes or no? So, in the previous session, we have discussed the following things. As you can see here, these are the key takeaways of previous session. So previous session was on the topic beyond the filter, and we discussed how our true identity transcends curated profiles and physical appearance. Right? We are not the body, we are spirit souls. And we discussed about the driver and car principle that we are the eternal driver, the soul, not the temporary vehicle. Right? And the constant observer, while the body changes continuously, the person remains the same. And from the Bhagavad Gita, we discussed that death is simply a change of dress, a transition to a new one. And what determines our next body, right? Oh, at the point of death, we are changing from one body to another. But what is that thing that decides what kind of body we're going to get in the next life? That we are going to discuss today. So, here in the universal algorithm, there is a law of karma. We'll discuss how law of karma governs our journey. I hope the screen is visible to all of you. So here you see, we go to the shopping malls, we purchase new dress because our old dress is torn or whatnot. We go to the shopping malls or in the bazaar shops to get a new dress. Just like that, just like the shirt or the dress is a covering over the body. Similarly, this particular physical body is a covering upon the soul, and we change the change the body depending upon our desire and our karma. Right? Lord Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Vasamsijirna niyatha vihaya navani grinnati naro parani tatha sarirani vihaya charnani anyani samyati navani dehi. वासांश तथा विहाय। जैसे हम एक कपड़ा परिवर्तन करते हैं, कपड़ा अगर फट जाता है या फिर पुराना हो जाता है, नया कपड़ा ले लेते हैं, वैसे ही हम एक नया शरीर लेते हैं। मृत्यु के समय में आत्मा एक नया शरीर ले लेता है। जब हम कपड़ा को पुराना कपड़ा फेंक के नया कपड़ा लेते हैं तो हम रोते नहीं हैं, हम खुश होते हैं, राइट? सो रीइंcarnation पुनर्जन्म भी ऐसा ही है कि हम एक द ड्राइवर इज गेटिंग अ न्यू कार व्हेन द ओल्ड कार इज टोटल्ड और खराब हो जाता है when it gets worn out and gets a new car. So question is, सबसे बड़ा प्रश्न तो यही है कि नेक्स्ट शरीर क्या होगा, right? What will be our next body? That is the question. So I hope it is visible to all of you, right? It is visible, right? Yes or no? Please reply. So who decides your next ride? Who decides your next body? Is it a random chance or it is hidden system at play? What is the particular thing that decides our next body? Right? So that is our today's discussion. Discussion is the universal algorithm, the law of karma and justice. कभी कभार हम कंफ्यूज हो जाते हैं. Sometimes we become confused. Is life unfair? क्या life unfair है? Those are corrupt people. They're living a luxurious life, and those who are very good, very kind enough, they are suffering in the world. जो लोग अच्छे लोग हैं उनके साथ बुरा होता है और बुरे लोग ऊपर उठ रहे हैं. लग्जरियस लाइफ जी रहे हैं. दूर से देखने में बहुत खुश हैं. Why do bad things happen to good people? Is the code glitchy or is the logic just too deep for us to see? What is the secret? So the answer is the code is very deep, right? The code is what Lord Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita. कर्मणो ह्यपि बोद्धव्यं बोद्धव्यं च विकर्मण अकर्मणश्च बोद्धव्यं गहना कर्मणो गतिः. गहना कर्मणो गति. कर्म का गति बड़ा गहन है. It is very, very secret or very, very difficult to understand how the law of karma acts. The intricacies of action are very hard to understand. Therefore, one should know properly what is action, what is forward in action, what is inaction. इसके बारे में हम चर्चा करेंगे. तो what Lord Krishna said in the Bhagavad Gita chapter number 4 verse number 17 कि यही है. जिसे आप ट्रैफिक लाइट पे देखते हो तीन प्रकार का लाइट होता है, राइट? ग्रीन, रेड और ऑरेंज, राइट? ग्रीन मतलब आप अगर उससे कंपेयर करोगे, ग्रीन मतलब यू कैन गो अहेड. रेड मतलब you are not allowed to go ahead. If you cross that mark, then you will be punished, right? And there is one more type of work that is known as transcendental action. वो अच्छा कर्म नहीं है कि बुरा कर्म नहीं है, वो आध्यात्मिक कर्म है, जिसमें आपको फ्रीडम मिलता है. कर्म मतलब अच्छा कर्म, जैसे पुण्य मिलता है आप स्वर्ग जाओगे. विकर्म मतलब पाप कार्य, जो कि नरक लेके जाता है, राइट? दैट इज बैड. दोनों दोनों ही बंधन है. एक गोल्डन हैंडकफ है और एक आयरन हैंडकफ, but both of them are handcuffs. But there is third type of action that is known as akarma or transcendental action or divine action or spiritual action, which doesn't have any reaction. That gives you freedom, right? So, as human beings, it is our goal of life that we should give up vikarma. Also, we should give up good action. Karma action, karma को भी त्यागना चाहिए. Only karma that binds us in this world. We should only and only engage in akarma, that is spiritual actions. Then we'll be free. So, एनीथिंग गुड और बैड, हम जो भी कार्य करते हैं हमें लगता है कि ये व्यक्ति बुरा कार्य किया लेकिन उसको सजा उसको नहीं मिल रहा है, ऐसा लगता है. लेकिन सच बात यह है कि हम अच्छा करें या बुरा करें, हम एक बीज बो रहे हैं. अच्छा कार्य का बीज या फिर बुरा कार्य का बीज. बीज को उगने में कितना समय लगता है, राइट? इमीडिएटली ग्रो नहीं होता है. इट टेक्स टाइम. सपोज आम का पेड़ का बीज लगाए, उसको 5 साल 10 साल लग सकता है आम बड़ा होने में और उसका फल आने में, राइट? तो सिमिलरली हम कुछ कार्य किए हैं, हो सकता है सालों के बाद उसका कर्मा का रिजल्ट हमें मिले, राइट? एंड हो सकता है इसी जन्म में नहीं, अगले जन्म में उसका फल मिले. दैट इज ऑल्सो दैट कैन ऑल्सो हैपन. So some people have done good work in the previous life due to which they're enjoying in this life. But if you don't do good work, don't do spiritual work in this life, then you will not be able to get a better life in the next life, right? So prarabdha means manifested act. Manifested, जो manifest हो रहा है, जो कर्मा का रिजल्ट है, manifest, उसको प्रारब्ध बोलते हैं. संचित मतलब जो स्टोर हुआ है, that is stored karma, संचित कर्म. The mango you eat today was planted years ago. The suffering you are happening with you today is from a past deed, पूर्व जन्म का कर्म है, right? So lesson is don't judge the justice of the universe by a 5 minute window. 5 minute window मतलब आप एक मूवी देखने जा रहे हो. Let's say you are going to see a movie, and in the movie, what happens? A hero is fighting the villain, and you enter into the movie room just at that point. You might be thinking, hey, why is he beating the person? He's innocent. Why are he beating? But the person who has seen the whole movie, he will say, no, no, what he is doing is right course of action because that person has done sin. He has kidnapped the person or killed the person previously, so therefore he needs to be punished. Therefore, he's doing the right. He's just getting the karma. So similarly, in our life, we may not know what we have done in the previous lives. When difficult situations come, we should not blame others. We should not, you know, push the blame on others or hold any other person as accuse others or hold any other person as responsible. But we should understand, first point is that whatever is happening to me or happening with us, it is my old prarabdha karma that is coming to me, right? So uh, we should know the law of karma and we should know how to implement in our life also. हमें इसको अपने जीवन में कैसे implement करना वो भी हमें जानना चाहिए और कैसे हम ये जो कार्मिक रिएक्शन से बाहर आ सकते हैं हाउ कैन कम आउट ऑफ इट हाउ टू स्टॉप द रिएक्शन every action has equal and opposite reaction but how to work in such a way that you're doing the work but you are not bound by it or there is no reaction so Lord Krishna therefore tells in the Bhagavad Gita that यज्ञार्थात् कर्म न नत्र लोकोऽयं कर्म बन्धनः तदर्थं कर्म कौन्तेय मुक्त संग समाचर work done as a sacrifice for Vishnu has to be performed. Otherwise, work causes bondage in this material world. Sacrifice means yajna, for the pleasure of Krishna, for the pleasure of the divine. Just like whatever food you eat, whatever work you do, whatever activities you do it as an offering to Krishna. Yat karoshi, yat asnasi, yat juhosi tadasi, yat tapasya kunti, yat atkurusam adarpanam. Do everything as an arpanam, offering to Krishna. Then what will happen? You will not be bound by the work. So just like if you unplug the plug from the socket, what happens? The current of electricity will not flow. Similarly, if we connecting ourselves to Krishna, then the reaction of karma gets broken, right? So कर्म बंधन से हम मुक्त हो जाते हैं अगर हम कृष्ण के लिए कार्य करेंगे तो if you work for yourself you are bound by the will if you work for the divine you are free right so कृष्ण इसका एग्जांपल देते हैं श्रीमद् भगवद गीता में कि एग्जांपल ये है कि ब्रह्मणि आधाय कर्माणि संगम त्यक्त्वा करोति यः लिप्यते सर्वांगशः right what is it Kalpapatra Vivamsa. I hope I'm audible to all of you yes or no please confirm so Lord Krishna is saying here that कर्मणो यदि बुद्धव्यम च विकर्मण Hare Krishna. Yeah. So Lord Krishna is saying here that Brahmani adhaya karmani sangam tyaktva karoti यः न स लिप्यते न स पापेन पद्म पत्र विवंबसा जैसे एक पद्म का या फिर एक लोटस लीफ कमल का पत्ता पानी में रहता है लेकिन पानी को टच नहीं करता है राइट पानी उसमें रहता नहीं टच नहीं होता है उसको तो वैसे ही हम अपने इस दुनिया में भी जीवन जीना चाहिए कि कार्य करो लेकिन कर्म के बंधन में ना फंसो सो बी लाइक द लोटस लीफ वॉट एवर कर्मा इज ऑल अराउंड इट बट इट डज नॉट स्टिक सो बी इन द वर्ल्ड नॉट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड लॉर्ड जीसस क्राइस्ट बाइबल में बताते हैं कि दुनिया में रहो बट दुनिया का मत रहो कि दुनिया के गंदगी के साथ आप अपने अपने आप को इन्वॉल्व मत करो उससे ऊपर रहो दुनिया में तो सबको रहना ही है, बट इससे ऊपर कैसे रहना है, कर्म बंधन से कैसे मुक्त होना है, उसके बारे में भी हमें सोचना चाहिए, उससे कार्य करना चाहिए, राइट। सो जिसे बोलते हैं ना, कांटा को कांटे से निकालो, राइट। सो कार्य के माध्यम से भी कर्म बंधन से निकल सकते हो, उसको कर्म योग बोला गया है। और कर्म योग कैसे होता है, अगर कोई भी कार्य हम कर रहे हैं, उसको कृष्ण का प्रसन्नता के लिए कर रहे हैं, तो वो कर्मयोग होता है। जैसे अर्जुन ने कृष्ण के लिए फाइटिंग किया, अगर ऐसे फाइटिंग करता तो उसको कर्म बंधन लगता, अपने अपने इंद्रिय के लिए। तो अपने इंद्रिय के लिए कोई भी कार्य करना या नहीं करना, वो उससे आपको पाप या पुण्य मिलता है। लेकिन अगर आप कृष्ण के लिए वही कार्य करते हो, क्षत्रिय के नाते उसने किया, तो उससे क्या होता है, वो कर्म बंधन से मुक्त हो। So therefore, we should all understand this, that we are all spirit souls. We are all servants of Krishna, right? So therefore, the final promise Lord Krishna gives in the Bhagavad Gita, that सर्वधर्मान् परित्यज्य मामेकं शरणं व्रज अहम त्वां सर्व पापेभ्यो मोक्षयिष्यामि मा शुचः। सो कृष्ण बोलते हैं गीता में कि abandon all varieties of religion, just surrender unto me, I shall deliver you from all sinful reactions, do not fear। आप डरो मत, मैं तुम्हें सारे पापों से मुक्त कर दूंगा, आप बस मेरा शरण जाओ, टेक शेल्टर ऑफ मी, चैंट माय होली नेम्स, रीड भगवत गीता, right? Moksha Isyami, I shall deliver you, I will deliver you from all kind of sins and all kind of bad karma. This is the only way to delete, to remove our karmic history, by surrendering to Krishna and taking shelter of Krishna. Lord Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita. So thank you all very much for joining today's session. Today we discussed that how and the intricacies of karma, how the karma works, and what is akarma vikarma, and karma, what is good work, bad work, and what is prarabdha karma, what is sanchita karma. And we discussed about how we can live in this world, but not of this world, by living like a lotus leaf in the water. So and finally we discussed how we can get rid of all our bad karmas by taking shelter of Lord Krishna and surrendering to him. So in the next session we'll discuss that, you know, uh, we have to do good karma. We have to, take surrender to Krishna. But for that, to take shelter of Krishna, we need to have proper knowledge of how to surrender. We should have proper jnana. So to acquire that jnana, what is the proper way and how we can attain that knowledge? That we'll discuss in the next session. The next session is Google versus Guru. Nowadays, everything is available on internet. All information you can get, but there is no transformation. The person remains the same. व्यक्ति के पास इंफॉर्मेशन है लेकिन अंदर ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन नहीं है, क्योंकि खाली इंफॉर्मेशन से काम नहीं होता है। एजुकेशन का असली लक्ष्य है हृदय का परिवर्तन, जो कि संभव है अगर हम एक सही गुरु का आश्रय में रहेंगे, when we take shelter of a spiritual master, right? Spiritual teacher. So how to find the truth in an age of fake news, that we will understand in the next session. Next session is Google versus Guru. So till then, stay tuned, stay in touch, and keep reading Bhagavad Gita, keep chanting Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Today's session ends here. So let us chant one time. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So if you have any questions, we can take some questions now. Yes, do you have any question?